At 17, my adopted sister accused me of getting her pregnant. My family disowned me. I vanished. 10 years later, the truth came out and they showed up crying at my door. I didn't answer. We were sitting in the living room after dinner. My dad was watching TV. My mom was folding laundry. Sarah stood in the doorway shaking, tears running down her face, holding a pregnancy test in her hand. "I'm pregnant," she whispered. The room froze. My mother rushed toward her. "Oh my God, who did this?" Sarah looked directly at me. "It was Ethan." I actually laughed at first. Not because it was funny, because my brain couldn't process what I'd just heard. "What?" I said. Then Sarah started crying harder. "He forced me!" My father exploded. He crossed the room so fast I barely saw him move. His fist slammed into my face, knocking me over the coffee table. Blood filled my mouth instantly. "You sick animal!" he screamed. "I didn't touch her!" I yelled, but nobody listened. My mom looked at me like I was garbage. Sarah curled into her arms, pretending to shake. My father dragged me to the front door and threw my backpack after me. "If you ever come back," he growled, "I'll bury you myself." And just like that, my family erased me. I went to my girlfriend, Lily, desperate for someone to believe me. She lied, I told her. "Please, Lily, you know me." But Lily just stared at me with disgust. Girls don't make things like that up. That sentence followed me for years. I slept in bus stations, behind restaurants, inside abandoned buildings during winter. I changed my last name at 18 because every background check dragged the accusation back up. No college would touch me. No family called. Nobody cared if I lived or died. So I stopped being Ethan. I became someone colder. I worked construction during the day and warehouse shifts at night. Eventually, I learned coding online from library computers, then cybersecurity, then consulting. By 28, I owned my own company. By 30, I had a gated house, 3 employees, and enough money that I never had to worry about survival again. But survival changes you. You stop missing people. 3 nights ago, my security camera buzzed at 7:14 p.m. I checked the feed. My chest tightened instantly. My parents and Sarah, older, smaller somehow. I opened the front door but kept the gate locked between us. My mother burst into tears the second she saw me. "Ethan, oh God, what do you want?" I asked. My father looked like he hadn't slept in weeks. "We know the truth," he said quietly. I didn't answer. Sarah stepped forward crying. "The baby wasn't yours," she whispered. "No kidding." She covered her mouth, sobbing. "The real father was this guy I was terrified of. He threatened me. I panicked. I thought if I blamed you, you'd survive it." I stared at her. "You thought I'd survive it?" "I didn't know Dad would throw you out." I laughed once. Cold. "I lived in a homeless shelter for 8 months, Sarah." My mother started shaking. "We've been searching for you for years," she cried. "Please let us make this right." "How?" Nobody answered. "How exactly do you return 10 years?" I asked. "How do you give someone their identity back?" My father wiped his eyes. "We were wrong." "No," I said calmly. "You were cruel." Silence. Then my mother whispered, "We're still family." That one almost made me angry. I stepped closer to the gate. "Family?" I said softly. "Family asks questions before destroying someone." Sarah reached toward the bars. "Please, can we just talk tomorrow?" I looked at her hand like it belonged to a stranger. "The boy you abandoned died a long time ago," I said. Then I pressed the button beside the door. The gate slowly began closing. My mother started crying harder. "Ethan, please." "Don't come back." The gate shut between us. And for the first time in 10 years, I went back inside feeling absolutely nothing.